Welcome to part 3 of our tutorial, and today another tip that you should learn is alignment of the elements of your profile. On the first part, we discussed on your headline, your banner, your profile photo, and also I mentioned the importance of alignment ng banner nyo, yung headline. Now, I almost forgot. This is another very, very important tip na kailangan nyong malaman. Yung about section nyo, it should also be aligned. It should also be aligned to your banner. Right? Kung ano yung banner nyo, tsaka si headline, and then your about section, dapat align sila para hindi ma-confuse si client or si potential client. Kasi it's a little bit awkward kung, diba, or confusing, or chances are hindi magko-convert yung leads mo kung banner iba, yung headline mo iba din, and then your about section is lalo na mas nakaka-confuse. So it should be, or all of it should be aligned. Now, on part 3, yung ifo-focus natin dito is yung featured section nyo. Okay. To add featured section, all you need to do is scroll at the very top of your profile, and then you will see here, add section. I-click nyo yung add section. You would see here yung core, add education, add position, add services, add career break, add skills. Okay, click natin si recommended. And then, after that, after you click that, you will see here yung add featured. Okay. Add featured, yan na yung ways kung paano mo mako-convert yung mga goals mo sa LinkedIn. Ano ba yung mga goals mo dito? Bakit ka ba nandito sa LinkedIn? Okay. In this example here, in my example, I put here, book a 15-minute power call. Because I want, before I work with a potential client, I want to make sure na nakakausap ko muna sila before kami mag-proceed in the services, discussing yung pricing and everything. So, kailangan is, para malaman ko rin kung fit ba kami or hindi. And para mas comfortable din si client na makipag-communicate sa inyo kung nakita niya talaga kayo in person. So, that's my goal sa LinkedIn. So, yan yung nilagay ko dito sa featured section. Another is, ito yung aking subscription plan. So, dito ko nilagay yung mga, paano ko ba sila matutulungan? Ano ba yung mga services na ino-offer ko? So, this is the subscription plans. And here is subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, ito yung YouTube ko. Because I'm still looking forward that people on LinkedIn can check my profile and also add or increase my subscribers. So, yan siya, yung gagawin nyo. But, yung nangyayari kasi, ito yung typical na ginagawa niyang iba, is pag may nagva-viral sila na content, or may content sila nag-perform, yung ginagawa nila is they click their post and they add it to their featured section. I don't really like, it's not a bad thing to do, but if you are looking for conversions, if you're looking for leads, ito yung mga dapat mong gawin. Or if you're selling digital products na sa tingin mo is talaga namang makakatulong sa ibang professionals, so you can set that up. So, paano ba i-set up si featured section? Again, you can use Canva to create the graphics. So, ito yung important information na sasabihin ko. Make sure that you take note of this. Yung size ni featured section is 502 by 300 pixels. So, kung gusto nyong mas ma-increase or ma-improve yung resolution niya, you can double that up. So, it would be 1004 by 600 pixels. Okay, after na-create nyo yung graphics nyo, you would notice here yung plus sign at the upper right corner. All you need to do is click that, and then you add a link. Add link. Type nyo yung link nyo dyan, and then eventually, it will direct you to uploading the graphics na ilalagay nyo dyan para mas customize siya, mas personal, And then, tapos na yung featured section nyo. Okay. If may mga questions kayo, feel free to reach out or comment on this video para makagawa tayo ng another video at matulungan kayo how to set up your LinkedIn profile. Okay, tapos na tayo sa featured section. Next is yung skills naman. Ito is very vital ito kasi when people are searching for talents on LinkedIn, yung search engine kasi is nakatied up siya sa mga skills na nilalagay mo. So, let's say, may tao or may prospect na nag-type siya sa search engine that he or she is looking for a copywriter. Naghanap siya ng copywriter. Tapos, ikaw copywriter ka, pero hindi mo naman nakalagay sa skills that you're a copywriter. So, it's a missed opportunity. So, yung gagawin nyo lang, the same thing with the featured section, add section, and then go to recommended, then scroll down, oh wait, hindi pala ito. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, core position. Okay, ito. Click nyo yung core, and then add nyo si skills. Okay, ano ba yung mga skills na kaya nyong gawin? So, may mga suggestion. Kasi after nyong nilagay si headline nyo, si about section, si LinkedIn, isi-assess niya yung mga skills nyo based dun sa about section and headline. So, may mga isa-suggest siya na skills dito. But you can also type in here sa skills. Kung hindi siya mag-a-appear sa suggestion, that's okay. You can just simply type the specific skill that you have and then enter. And it will add na to your skills. You can add, if my memory serves me right, I think mga 50 skills. Yeah, 50 skills yung pwede nyong ilagay dito. At make sure na itong mga skills na to is, alam nyo naman talagang gawin, di ba? Pangit naman pag nilagay nyo dito is, marunong ko ngayong gumawa ng landing page, tapos, sa totoo pala is, hindi kayo marunong. So, make sure that kung ano lang yung kaya nyong gawin, yun yung ilalagay nyo sa skills nyo. Okay, so after that, you can now click save. Okay, you can save that now. And then, another thing is, after yung skills is, you can also add education. Okay, but here, kasi ito lang yung na-realize ko din in my 2 years of freelancing. Clients doesn't really care kung ano yung natapos nyo. On my first client, hindi ako hiningan ng resume. I wasn't asked to submit a resume or hindi ako hiningan ng mga, kasi nagpo-post kasi ako ng content. And that client was looking for a content creator, content writer, and designer. And perfect naman siya kasi nagpo-post ako and swak siya sa hinahanap niya. So, no need na mag-ask ng CV, right? And he didn't ask for my yung educational attainment ko, wala na yon. Nag-usap lang kami through a call, and then nung nagkaareglohan na sa price, okay, go. And ganun lang kasimple. Yun yung tip ko is make sure that dapat ma-present nyo talaga kung paano nyo matutulungan si client nyo. It's not, again and again, I would keep repeating this, it's not about you, but about how you can help your clients with their problems, pain points, paano nyo sila mabibigyan ng value with their money. So, after that, you can save it now. And, okay, if you have no experience yet with freelancing, it's okay. Okay, wag kayong panghinaan ng loob kasi may mga nagsasabi or paano ko makaka-start sa freelancing wala naman akong experience. Right? So, ito yung paulit-ulit na cycle. Walang experience, hindi ka ma-hire. Hindi ka ma-hire kasi wala kang experience. This is the never-ending cycle of unemployment, especially for those entry levels. If this is the case, yung gawin nyo, gawa kayo ng mga mock-ups, gawa kayo ng mga sample work nyo. You don't have to have a client to get started. Imagine nyo lang na may client kayo. and then try to think that you're doing something for them. Ano yung mga services na pwede nyong i-provide? Gawa kayo ng mga sample products na yon or sample work. Then, gawa kayo ng portfolio. And your portfolio, it doesn't have to be a website. You can use a PowerPoint presentation, or kung magaling kayo sa Canva, or may mga templates naman doon, pwede nyo yung gamitin to showcase yung mga trabaho nyo. Okay, I hope this is helping you. And if you have questions, you can comment them below. And if sa tingin nyo is napaka-helpful ng video na to, please do share this sa mga friends nyo naghahanap din ng trabaho. At why not, diba? Mas marami tayong matutulungan. And that ends our video for today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next time. Yay! Congratulations! And finally, optimize na yung profile nyo. You know, in some other coaches or nagbibigay ng tutorials, they ask for a lot of money for you to optimize your profile. But because I'm really passionate in helping you to build your personal brand, I'm doing this tutorial for free. Step. After na-optimize yung profile, ano na ba yung next step na gagawin nyo? So, you will find that out on my next video. So, hit the notification button. Don't forget to subscribe para ma-notify kayo sa next step na gagawin para makakuha na kayo ng clients nyo. Thanks for watching and see you next time.